Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me today at Juanette's Crafting Corner. In today's video, I'm going to do a flip through of a journal I purchased. But before I tell you about the journal, I want to thank some people. Amy told me about the hair thinning scissors that you can use to cut images to make them look like postage stamps. I believe I have linked them down in the description box. And then these are the other people that commented on my last video, including Gail Augustinelli. Thanks, Gail, my good friend. You guys know I just got back from her retreat. Now, this journal I purchased was from Pam over at Pandora's Junk Journals. And I purchased it because I have been watching Pam for some time. Oh, look at this beautiful little tag. Oh, and she has a scripture with it. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 11. I'm going to have to look at that. Um, but I have been watching Pam for some time now on her channel. And the main reason I first started watching Pam was for her stitching. Those are the videos that I was watching. But she's a beautiful journal maker too. And she has tied this beautiful journal that I have purchased from her with some beautiful lace. And then she has wrapped it in some Florentine paper. So I'm going to have to kind of be careful here and salvage that paper. Now, Pam's journals, she makes a pouch to put her journals in. Oh my heavens. Wow. So let me just show you guys. So I believe she either, I think it's crocheted. She crocheted that. She asked me when I purchased the journal when my birthday was, and I told her it was 1954. And look, she found a French laundry label with the year 1954. She's added a zipper to it. And just look at all these yo-yos or Suffolk puffs. Look, there's a little bit more of the crochet. Just going to turn it over like this. Oh, H and J. Instead of JH, she found one that says HJ. Pam, oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, see, you know, it's fun to purchase other people's journals because you get such inspiration from them. And let's just open this up and pull it out. She has on her channel, look at this bag. Isn't this a lovely bag? And look, it's got a pocket in there. It's nice and substantial. Oh, Pam, I love it. It's fun to purchase other people's journals because you get inspiration from them. And I also like watching other people's flip throughs of their journals because, again, I get inspiration from them. So, oh, this was okay. So now I recall. So Pam had said she was going to do a flip flop journal. And then that gave me the idea to do a flip flop journal. And that's the last journal that I showed and sold. So I think I have it upside down. So it's this way. This is the front. And again, Pam did all this beautiful stitching. I'm pretty sure this is some of the fabric that Rachel over at Roxy Creations is selling now. I can put, she's got a little eyelet there. I could put a little dangle there. So let's start going through it. So you guys know I have been so busy lately. I did finish the journal that I made at Gail's retreat. It's a 6-fold journal. Now this is some, I believe it's French. Look at that, 1678. Beautiful, beautiful paper. And this is also French, 1831. Just for this was worth it, Pam. And I remember her deciding on this fabric and how she was going to do it. So what she's done is she's put an envelope here, and let's see what's in here. This is a letter. It says Monday, May the 29th. Let's see who's it from. Charles. Charles wrote this to maybe his sweetheart. I will read that at some other time, but I like how she's put an envelope as a little tuck, and then she has more of the French book page. Now I'm gonna I want to get closer so you guys are able to see. Yeah, I think that'll work a little bit better. I want you to be able to see everything. And again, some of that beautiful stitching that Pam does. So you guys know that I was on my trip to London with my daughter and granddaughter. Now I'm just going to talk. I'm not going to point out everything here in the journal because you'll be able to see it. But look, she's done some stitching there. She's got a beautiful doily pocket here. But anyway, I went on the trip to London with my daughter and granddaughter, and we saw all the sights. I'm hoping to do a video of that. I mean, Buckingham Palace, Kensington Palace, Windsor Castle, the Tower of London. We went on the tube system. We went to Notting Hill District. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, and I will tell you this one little story because this is so sweet. So my daughter turned 40 and I turned 70. And we have talked about going on this trip because we love that time period of the monarchy and, you know, just from the, you know, earliest centuries. And so we've talked for the longest time about doing this trip. Well, when my daughter was turning 40 and I was turning 70, my daughter said, we just need to do it, Mom. We just need to go and do this trip. So we planned it. And my granddaughter is also very interested in that time period in history. So we went, and this was so cute. So, you know, when you're walking on a street, beautiful rag paper, you can't walk 3 in a row because otherwise you're blocking the whole sidewalk. And so it would be my daughter, my granddaughter, and me bringing up the rear. And it was so cute. So my granddaughter is 16 years old. And every time we would come to a spot where we were going to be stepping off of the curb, my sweet Olivia would say, Grandma, be careful here. There's a step there, or Grandma, be careful. This is going up. And it just, oh my gosh, she's just darling. She's just a darling girl. And it just warmed my heart that she was watching out so much for her grandma. So it just, oh, and we had the best time. We ate really well. Um, let's see if that opens up. I think it maybe just is a tuck. We ate really well. My daughter has a gluten allergy, and so she has to eat everything gluten free. And so she always does a lot of research on restaurants. And we ate delicious food. I mean, just fantastic food. So it had been 7 years since she had been able to eat an onion ring. And she found a place that it's called Honest Burgers, and they form the meat themselves every day. It's not frozen, it's not prefabbed burger patties, and but anyway, they had gluten-free onion rings. Well, we went there twice because she could, and actually, I must admit, they were some of the best onion rings I have ever eaten in my life. So we went there twice. Let's see. Oh, we went for high tea, and that was beautiful. That was so much fun. Like I said, I want to do a video and show you guys some of the pictures. Let's see. Oh, the Londoners are apologizing for their weather because it was like Fahrenheit, it was like 68 to like 72 degrees and just a tiny little bit of drizzling. And they're saying, oh, we're so sorry the weather is not better. Well, remember here in Arizona, it's 115 degrees Fahrenheit. We are like sweating, and air conditioner is running 24/7. We loved having that weather be so cool. So we didn't mind it at all. Oh, that's some of Rachel's wormy paper. Oh, I'm just delighted with this journal, Pam. I will link Pam's channel, you guys. I'll just lay that in there. Beautiful little doily here. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Oh, and when we were at Windsor Castle, they were flying the flag that shows that King Charles was there. So I bet you hand painted. Oh, she bought it from an Etsy store, but that's beautiful. That Prince Charles was there. We didn't run into him, but he was there at Kensington Palace. And then beautiful little pockets here, and then it flips over. I love the colors. Green is one of my favorite colors, Pam. And then we went to another little village, and we were told by the tour guide that Camilla was there in the village, and we missed her she was walking down the street apparently, and we missed her by like about 5 minutes. Love this letter too. I can't see a date on here. I think 1829 or something like that. And so we missed Camilla. Oh, but anyway, it was just such a fantastic trip. No problems at all. A calling card there. It was just fantastic. And then you guys know that as soon as I got back from the London trip, I flew in one day, then I had one day off to kind of do laundry. And the very next day is when I flew to Montana to Gail Augustinelli's retreat. And of course, I love that. That was my third year to attend her retreat. And remember there was the computer glitch where the airlines were not flying. And so 3 of us that were flying Delta had to extend 2 more days. So poor little us. we had to stay in craft for 2 more days, and Gail stayed with us at the retreat house, and then a gal who lives there, hi Lynn, who lives there in Montana, right in Helena, she came back every day and crafted with us. So the 5 of us stayed. 1848, the retreat house where it's held. Oh, I think I showed you that, the little thing. I can't remember. I'm losing my memory, you guys. Sorry about that. But anyway, they let us stay there at the retreat house for a really reasonable price. So we just stayed and crafted. It was fantastic. Oh, another beautiful calling card. Oh, and Pam, if you guys watch her channel, you guys need to start watching her channel, because Pam is an expert on birds. She's a bird watcher. And so a lot of times on her video, she'll show you different birds, and, you know, like she knows what that bird is and where it's from. So it's always fun to watch. Pam. Oh, Pam, I love this. I'm so glad I purchased this from you. It's really a treasure. You guys may remember that I think she gifted it to me. It was a snippet roll, and I showed that on my channel. So you see how these fantastic journals are where it's flip-flop. Now, I'm not going to take all of that out, but I just see this. That's fantastic. And then it flips over, and then you have the other side. Oh, yeah, this took a lot of work to be able to do all this stitching. Oh, and look at all these beautiful, wow. Pam, oh, thank you. Let's see, what other news do I have to tell you? Well, I'm going to be home for a while now, for a couple of months. I do have another trip planned coming up, but I've got to work on the logistics of that. So I'm home for a little while. And, you know, I'll get some videos done. I will list the 6-fold journal. I'll do a flip through of it. Oh, I love that. Look at that. How fantastic is that? I just have to open it up because I know there's probably, yes, I knew. Some of your buttons, Pam. Oh my gosh. She makes these buttons. Thank you. Oh, and you know what? I am going to tell on you, Pam. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep it to myself. But anyway, Pam is just a doll. She is so generous. But I will tell you, I did purchase this journal from her. And wow, lots of good stuff in here. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, Pam is a sweetheart. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a quick video. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. My craft room is a total disaster. I still have the stuff that I purchased for my travel tree just sitting on the side of me. I want to film that and show you guys that. I've had somebody request that I film my travel tree, so I will do that at some point. State of Kansas. Let's see, 1933. That's fun. Is that a hummingbird? I think it is, Pam. Tell me if that isn't a hummingbird. That was my favorite bird of my mother's. We lived out in the country, and my mother had hummingbird feeders. Sometimes she had, I don't know, 7, 8 feeders, and they would come by the hundreds 1898, by the hundreds. And we would sit out on the porch and watch those hummingbirds in the evening. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, thank you, Pam. I'm so delighted that I purchased this journal from you, and I appreciate that you personalized it by my initials and the year of my birth. But anyway, I'm going to go take a nap. I'm tired, you guys. So, anyway, I will see you on Thursday for my Quick Tip Thursday. And love you, Pam. Talk to you guys later. Thanks and bye bye.